Hi, my name is Dr. Crystal Collier, and my favorite thing to learn about is a very important body part. Can you guess what part that is? Hint, hint. You guessed it. It's the brain. Everything we think, feel, and do happens in the brain. That is why it is important to keep it strong so that you'll make positive choices. Let's take a trip to learn what you need to know about your growing brain to protect and keep it strong. My favorite brain researcher, Dr. Lawrence Steinberg, says, a teenager has a well-developed accelerator, the gas pedal, but only a partly developed brake. Imagine if your brain looked like a car. When you are born, your brain would start growing all the parts of your car. Then you start putting it together and end up with a fast, efficient processing machine. One of those parts is deep inside the brain. It's an area called the limbic system. It's in charge of your accelerator, the part that makes you go, and sometimes makes you go too fast. Your limbic system is fully mature and grown by the time you're 12 years old. The accelerator is famous for being really curious. It helps you learn new things, like meeting new friends and how to do exciting new stuff. But sometimes it gets curious about things you should stay away from, like drugs, alcohol, unhealthy food, using technology too much, being mean to others, or looking at bad pictures online. That's where the thinking part of your brain comes in. It's called the frontal lobe, and it's in charge of your brakes. Around age 11-12, your brakes start growing and getting stronger, depending upon how many times you use them. But they are not fully developed until you're about 25 years old. Your frontal lobe's brakes give you enough time to think and make good decisions before telling the accelerator to go. By practicing putting on the brakes, the frontal lobe part of your brain learns to make good decisions, solve grown-up problems, be kind to others, and control your impulses so you don't do risky things. But the brain has a very important rule, the use it or lose it rule. This means it needs to practice making good decisions to grow positive thinking and behavior skills, or it loses them. The more you follow the frontal lobe's rule and use your frontal lobe's brakes by saying, wait a minute, hold on, let's think about this, to your curious accelerator, the stronger it gets. So, what will be your rule? How will you strengthen your frontal lobe while it's growing and developing its brakes?